Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this lecture, we will be looking about how to pass variable length arguments to a function. First of all, what is variable length argument? You need to be very clear about that. So yeah, I've created a class called example, and I'm going to have a function called a public void this. It's just going to take an argument in A. So you entered. Okay, so it's fine. How we create objects for that? We just say example tx is equal to new example. This is how we create objects. So how to access the display function? You just say dot this, and we need to pass a variable. I just pass text. So now if I try to run this, it works. It just says you entered text. Okay. What if I want to pass two variables, 10 and 20? I've just given only one argument over here, so it shows an error. When I don't know how many arguments I'm going to pass, I need to have some n number of arguments that's specific to the user. At the moment, how many arguments the user passes, it should take. What can we do? Is there something like that takes any number of arguments? Yeah, there is something called variable length arguments. We could use that. So let's remove this. So I want to calculate the sum. So I just create sum is equal to 0, and I'm going to create a function for that. So public int sum. So it's just going to take any number of arguments, right? So int I. Now I'm going to use a for each loop. For int val in I, just say sum plus equals to not I val. Okay, finally after the end, I'm just going to return my sum. So yeah, this is it. So how to access it? Just say x dot sum. Oh, there's a problem. Sum function. Okay. Sum function. I'm going to pass 2, 10, 20. So I need to store it in some variables, right? So int a is equal to, yeah. So let me print that. Let's try to run it. 30 is come over here. What if I just enter 10, 20 and 30? Now also it works. So basically, if you just do int and followed by 3 dots and a variable name, it's just going to take any number of arguments that you are going to pass it to there. And if you are not aware of this loop, this is called for each loop. That we could use this whenever you are using an array or stuff. So that is whenever it is a collection of same data type. It just says integer value. It selects every single value passed to that, which is in I. I is used to represent all the integer values that are passed over here. So it's basically like a collection. You could assume it like an array or list. It's there over here, and this value selects every single integer from that. So basically it adds and returns it to here. So we are printing. Hopefully it's clear. Thank you for watching.